Welcome. Today's class is featuring Intramatrix. Your Miami trainers, Tyson, Christy, and I are excited to introduce to you everything that Intramatrix offers you. Where do you find the information? Where can you get it? It's real easy. Visit miamirealtors.com/Intramatrix, where you can come to the page here seen on screen. So how much is in the new matrix? How much does it cost? Absolutely nothing. How many MLSs will you be able to access via Intramatrix? One. It's the information from Georgia's FMLS. How many counties in the Georgia area? 24. It's the area around Atlanta that you can access. As a Miami member, will you be able to enter listings into FMLS? No, you will not. And you can get all of that information and more here, including offers about compensation and did FMLS Miami merge their databases? No, it's just a feature to allow you to search something new and exciting that's integrated into your MLS. Christy, take it away.
Okay, we are really excited about being able to show you this feature, and it's really easy to access. Just like as Connie was mentioning, let's go ahead and show you where you can access it. Right from miamirealtors.com, we're going to scroll to the middle of the page to access our Miami Gateway. This will give you access to all of your products and services. Now, this is going to be in a familiar program. It's right inside of Matrix. So let's give that a click. And up at the top in the blue floating bar, you're able to find that option. So some of you will have it immediately, or you'll have the more button where you can then find Intramatrix FMLS. Let's give that a click to access. Now that you're viewing the system for the first time, it does look very familiar. A lot of these searches look like our MLS matrix system. So this will be very easy for us to be able to use and be able to incorporate into our business. So up at the top, you do have access to the FMLS homepage with access to the mobile view as well. You do have training and support and chat with frequently asked questions, contact information, and how you can log out. Towards the middle of the page, you do have your information, your settings, help section, and mobile view, all very familiar and very like our regular MLS matrix system. Towards the middle, you can access your My Matrix. Any of the work that you're working on will be available on this section, including contacts and save searches. You have your searches, and you can search either residential income, lot, commercial, etc., including agent and office information. We have access to stats, financial calculators, and your seller net proceeds with your buyer closing costs. And towards the middle, you have your shorthand as well. So moving through the system, including Market Watch and Express searches, will be easy to do. Familiar areas like your hot sheets and your matrix learning is also available here. Now, I believe Tyson wants to take us through the practice of the search. So Tyson, the floor is yours.
Absolutely. All right, let me go ahead and switch it over. All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do for you guys is we're going to jump into a quick little residential search. We're going to come over here where you see search, go down to residential sales. We're going to give that a click. And then from here, I want to make sure I mention you have the different system options in order to search. The one that's going to render results is going to be the very first one that you see here, which is first multiple listing service. So make sure you have that selected. And then you can come down here under property type, select single family. And then you have all of these applicable statuses, starting with active under contract, coming soon, pending, hold, withdrawn, expired, and closed. Hold is their version of the temporary off the market status. So I just wanted to make sure to highlight that. Moving down, you also have a lot of different options, including the ability to search based on bedroom features, laundry features, bedrooms on the main floor, dining room features, kitchen features, additional rooms, common walls, basement description, and also exterior features such as architectural style, construction materials, how many stories, lot features, special circumstances, special listing conditions, ownership, property condition, and also carport and garage spaces located right here, parking features and community features right there. And just like in our system further down, you do have the ability to add additional search options in these section, additional fields. So we're going to make this super basic. We're just going to do a standard active search for available listings. And then we're going to come over here. So we're going to look under the city, Atlanta. We're going to go ahead and select that in the drop down menu. And then we have a total right now of 1,339 matches. From here, I'm going to click on results so we can go straight to the grid. All right. So right here is the listing column where you can see the listing numbers along with access to the individual photos of the listing. This is the price section. You also have the price per square feet built in automatically if available. Then you also have the individual statuses. So it is reflecting as an active status. And just like in our system, you do have the ability to move the fields around. For example, I'll move the column for the status further to the left. We also have the address section here, the subdivision complex name, city, county, bedrooms, full bathrooms, also half baths, year that the properties were built, also how many images are included in each listing, the date that the property was listed as well, and when it hit the market right there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the very first listing. That way we can see the agent full view. So in their system, they do have Matrix 360, so it does include quick and easy access within the county records right here, located in this section. And then you have the full listing view.
Well, jumping off of what Tyson said, I think it's very interesting that you also have access to realist information. So if we continue to scroll down, you have a link. It says click on the arrow to view realist tax information. So from the same page, you'll have access to all of the product, all of the listing information, as well as tax information. Anything else you wanted to add on here, Connie?
You had mentioned that you wanted to show them some residential income.
I think we should. Let's go ahead and move into a new search. Moving from search, we want to go ahead and hover over residential income. Let's give this a click. Now from here, you do have the MLS system, as Tyson mentioned, first multiple listing service. That's what we have available. You have your types like duplex, quadplex, triplex, and other. We have our statuses closer to the middle on this section. And towards the middle of the screen, you also have where the property is located, whether you're going to do a specific address, a county, a city, a subdivision, or a zip. Now, I found this very interesting. That's unlike our MLS system. You do get property details that you can search on the right-hand side. So for example, you can search gross income, the NOI. You can also search cap rate, number of units, acres, year built, and we do have lakes. They do have many lakes in Georgia, so we can highlight to see property near some of these popular lakes. Towards the middle, you do have exterior and remarks. Accessing our search, we do have the ability to click on that MLS number. We can also give that a click. And once you do, the row towards the bottom is going to light up with your actions. You're able to either update your criteria, print information. You're also able to access directions, statistics, and export details. So looking at the print, we have access to agents reports as well as buyer reports that we can share, including photos. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of our buyer full with map reports, clicking on down and clicking on preview. This will give you the image, where it's located on the map. You have your price point and your status. You have your price point, your status, and the details, including your units with all of the information, when they'll be available, their current deposit, what their price for rent is, bedrooms and baths, occupancy, and unit information. Connie, I think you wanted to show us one last search.
Sure. Let me go ahead and share. One of the things I liked, and maybe you can consider, is maybe someone's looking for property like land to build in or have some vacation area. So you can come into the search, click on land, and you can choose here from active, current classification. So you can see if it's developed or zoned, industrial, family, industrial office, underdeveloped, zoned or agricultural. So I'm going to select here 2 residential areas to make it interesting. Like Christy had mentioned, you have the lake, current use, possible use, lot feature, restrictions, right? And you can search the remarks. So currently there are 3,046. And let's make it interesting. You have acres here. So let's put 5 plus acres, and we come up with 623 in total. Clicking on results, you can organize, and it includes the column on acres with information. You can see price point. Okay, you can click through. You can click on acres and organize it. Right? Select a property. You how many pictures it has, and just like our system, click on next to see. If you're interested, click to see the photos. And as mentioned, you have access to the information here. You can search, you can review, you can print, and it is meant to be able to give you access in a format that is easy for you to use and something that you're accustomed to see. Anything else you'd like to add?
I think this is a great overview of, there'll be so much more that we're going to be adding to it, and look forward to us adding it into our MLS series.
Super excited to be able to offer you this. Excited to be able to join you today. Thank you for joining us. Anything else, Tyson?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Once we start teaching it, we're going to be able to go over all of the information, and I want to start creating CMAs. That's the thing that I'm most excited about.
Sounds great. Well, glad you were able to join us. Glad you're able to see this, and hope it helps you navigate this new and interesting Intramatrix. Thank you for being Miami members. Always more with Miami.